Hi, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nora, and I'm the Frugal Friend. And on this channel, I follow a cash based budgeting system, and I'm working to pay off my debts and build up my emergency fund. I'm filming this on Christmas Day. Normally, I think I release these on Thursdays, but I just didn't get around to doing it. Actually, there was a reason why I didn't do it yet. So before I get into all of that, I hope everybody is having a wonderful holiday. If you celebrate, if you don't celebrate, I hope you're able to enjoy some time off. If you had to go to work, I hope that it was not chaotic and you still were able to enjoy your day. So I'm just going to get right into it. I'm disappointed because the last few months I've been really consistent with my budgeting. And I think in one of my recent videos, I said I was feeling like budgeting fatigue, where I just felt like I kind of missed my old ways of spending. But I just know that that meant I was making progress and all of that, and I was feeling good. And honestly, I wasn't completely prepared for the Christmas expenses. So I did have to pull from some things, and it's whatever. It's okay because I had the money saved. So it doesn't really matter. But I got a notice that my wages are going to be garnished effective this paycheck, which gets paid on December 26th. Now, I cannot figure out for the life of me how this could have happened because I got the paperwork like from ADP because they're the ones who notify my payroll. And apparently I was sued and I have no idea. I was never served. Nobody knocked on the door. Like my boyfriend and I both work from home. Nobody ever came to the door. There was never any kind of like official mail that I got. It was just a judgment in some creditors' favor for like 1700 and change, which includes like their court and lawyer fees. Um my the only thing that I can think of is maybe it's from a blood test that I had when I was pregnant that apparently was not covered by insurance, but I don't remember what I did with it when I got that initial bill because it happened the first time that I was pregnant too, but it got resolved and I never heard from anybody again about it. So I'm thinking maybe that's it because it's definitely not a credit card. I know the status of all those credit cards, even the ones that are in collections. And you'll be seeing that in my next couple of budgeting videos. So I was really upset. I didn't know if I wanted to cry, if I wanted to scream, if I wanted to throw something. And I was, obviously telling my boyfriend about it. And he is absolutely my rock because he somehow managed to help me see, like the good in it. I feel like I took a step forward this year and now I'm taking two steps back. And while that might be true for a little bit, this garnishment is not going to be forever. The way we calculated it, it should be done by May, like May 1st, the latest. So that's not terrible. Um, and, he was saying, like, at least you've been consistent with a budget. You know how to adjust now. Like, you've already had a plan like this. Like, somehow he got me to see that it's not going to be terrible. I just, I'm annoyed and I'm angry with myself for not being more responsible. But at the same time, I can't, I can't just hold on to that. Like, I just got to let it go. It is what it is. I, he's right. I can adjust. I have variable sources of income and, you know, it is what it is. So what's done is done. I can't make any changes to it. So we're just going to have to move forward. So my new paychecks every 2 weeks are going to be looking around the amount of $1,460. I thought they were taking 10% of the judgment every week, every paycheck, but they're taking 10% of my gross pay. So that's why it's come down so much. But that just means it's going to be done quicker. It's probably going to be done like mid-April. I'd have to do the math again, but it is what it is. So this variable is actually from child support. I did use a portion of it to finish up some Christmas stuff. I thought I was going to use all of it, but I didn't. And I was tempted to put some of it on my BJ's credit card and just try to budget that in before it was due in February. But at the last second, I took the cash out of my wallet and I handed it to the cashier instead. So I have $70 left. So we're going to use that to budget my bills and my expenses. Um, this pay period. So I get paid, I don't know if I'm posting this on Christmas or if I'm posting this on the 26th, but I get paid on the 26th. So, um, let's see. Sorry, excuse me. So I actually created a Google sheet. So I'm just looking behind me because I'm gonna be moving to digital budgeting. Maybe I can show you guys what I did. Hold on, like that. And I have a couple different categories. So I think once this book is done, I'm going to be moving to digital budgeting. It's just more frugal than constantly buying books. And I actually want to look into being able to create the templates that I can share. I don't know if I would necessarily sell them or if I would share them for free. I haven't decided yet, but I just have to learn how to do that. Anyway, so the all right, so let's get started. So I'm going to start with what the order that it's due. So the first one is my city card, which is going to be $250, and then I'll have to go over to daycare, and that is $675, and then back to debt. Story of my life. So my Discover card will come out, and then this makes me sad, but because of the garnishment, I'm not going to be doing the snowball amount because I'm losing so much money from my pay. So I am just going to be paying the minimum payment. That's the other thing. I sort of went backwards with my Amex card because I did make purchases, but I was planning on being able to make the snowball payment of $110 plus what I purchased. But now I can't do that because my wages are going to be less. So I'm just going to have to adjust, for a little bit and see what happens. Um, okay, so then I'm going to have to put money in my daughter's lunch money account because she's been buying the Caesar salads. I think I'm going to put 50. Is that what I wrote? 50. She's been buying the Caesar salads from school. So I'm going to look into making them at home for her so she can bring it in, but the balance right now is negative, so I have to replenish it. And then my Upstart loans, those minimum payments total $54. And then back to my variable funds. So it's going to be gas, which is $100, groceries. I'm going to do $200. And I have to be really frugal with grocery shopping this time around. So we're going to be putting meal plans together again. I usually do it anyway, but I have to be more strict about it now. I got that. Okay. Now, sinking funds. I turned off all of my auto transfers because of the garnishment, because I need to adjust, obviously. So I'm still going to be contributing to the emergency fund. And I'm going to be putting in 15. And then I'm also going to add $15 to my car maintenance. $15. My debt envelope, I'm going to add 15 because I still do want to add to these every week. For my pet, I'm going to put $10. Let's see. I think that's, let me check my spreadsheet here. Okay, so that's all I'm going to be able to contribute to for now. So obviously this total is 675. This one is 100, 300, 350, 410. And this is 250, 300, 340, 380 plus 10 is 390, if I'm doing my math right. I promise it all equals zero. 15, 30, 45, 55. So let me come down here. When we take the income minus all the expenses, I'm hoping that I'm doing the math in my head right. I know that it's right because it's on my spreadsheet and I double and triple checked myself with the calculator. So when you take your income and minus all your expenses, including your savings and your debt, you get $0 left over, which is the kind of budgeting plan that I follow. So I do a $0 cash based budget system. So this other sheet is my cash planning sheet. This is what I would use to get my bills from the bank. So gas 100, I'll do 520s, but I need some good stories. I need to know about, hold on. Oof. I need to know how your holidays were, if you celebrate or if you don't celebrate, how do you spend your time? I just need some good stories to read, some good comments because I am feeling a little down. Oh no, that's not going to be cash. Groceries. I am feeling a little bit down because I really do feel like I took one step forward this year and I was building momentum, and now I've taken 2 steps back with this. And I know it's like, I know it really is my fault. I do take responsibility for the garnishment. Um, but at the same time, it's like, damn, like I was really trying. And in fact, that's what I wanted to tell you guys. There were, you'll see it in the next budgeting video because they will be due then. Um, I put together a payment plan for 2 other bills that are in collections, and I might have 2 more to go. One of them is like less than $300. Oh, geez, you guys can't see what I'm doing here. So I just did 3 payments of like $92 each or whatever it came out to be, and I'll be done by March. So when that one is done, I'm hoping that that's when I can start another one because I just want this done with. Like, even if it means that I'm not going to snowball this year, but it means that I don't risk getting garnished again for something that's absolutely preventable, then that's what I'm willing to do. So that's going to be, oh, and then daycare will be $675. Oops, 75. So 6, a 50, 20, and a 5. And then I'll add all that up. I'll put it on a little post-it for the teller, and I'll get my cash on Saturday, and then I'll film my cash stuffing. And I'll have a better idea of the income that will be coming in from my small business because I haven't finished doing all my social media work yet. So I feel like I'm going to be okay. I feel like I am. So that's it. Thank you all for watching. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my Christmas day, and I hope you all do too. And I will see you on Saturday for the cash stuffing. Bye bye.